Celtic salt. Want to explain that to me?
No.
Come on, tell me what Celtic salt is. It's live. Come on. Okay, I'm not at all giving you shit, but if I came in here and I was like, "Oh, this is Irish fucking,"
You do that with your fucking carbonated water.
yeah. Just wait till what I have surprised for you later.
What do you have surprised? Like something like something funny, like a topic?
No, just something. What episode is this?
Ew.
Okay, don't bring it out and then be like, "Oh, it's bad." Like, what is it?
This is literally just salt. It's just Celtic salt.
What's the difference between Celtic salt and normal
Table
salt?
salt's terrible for you. This salt's good for you. It's like this is like if you put this in water, it's electrolytes, natural electrolytes.
No shit.
Yeah,
I love that.
this is basically Gatorade without sugar.
Can I try it?
It's just salt water, but it's not good. It tastes like snot. It's just really good for you.
It's actually not bad at all.
I don't like it. It tastes like a saline almost, like a.
Interesting. Well, you want to start this off? Then I got something for you.
Welcome back, Slap Digs Around Lunch Table episode
160. I just looked at it. 160.
Episode 160. I have so many fucking.
So many things. So little time.
First and foremost, let's start with our sponsors. We haven't done that in a minute. Starting with Aperture Oceans, bringing ideas and ads
to life.
Also want to shout out Live Stallion, a wellness fitness page started by a disgraced CEO, Brandon Badiato. Streams Monday through Friday. Not anymore. He is a commissioner, though, of our fantasy football league. And there are now 2 fantasy football leagues. So we're hoping if I can round up a bunch of idiots with low IQ on a podcast, we can continue that now this season. Last season was a half-ass job. We got through about half the season. And then it was just me and Tristan by week 3. So I'll try. I'll try my best. James, take it away.
Got moles. If you have moles in the Puget Sound area, servicing northern Seattle to southern Tacoma, they are your premier mole exterminator. Using chemical-free methods, blah, blah, blah. Atlas Aeration, making your lawn look like our pubes. Fucking funky fresh. They actually, now, we haven't done sponsors in so long. They actually did our lawn.
Oh,
now,
fuck. We haven't even said that, did we?
Atlas Aeration did our lawn.
Thanks, Spencer.
Yeah. Gave us apparently top-of-the-line seed, which he was so humble about. And fucking did our front lawn, our back lawn. Now, the trick is to water it like crazy, which we did. He even set up our hose and sprinkler system, automated. And his work is real because the one part that we didn't water, we have this little patch on the other side of the driveway. Looks like shit. He even seeded it and everything. And he said watering is key after the seed is laid. Everywhere else is lush and green, except for that little patch. So Atlas Aeration, thank you for making our lawn look also like our pubes. Appreciate it. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. I got something for us today that just came up about 5 minutes ago.
Really?
So my girlfriend is into the astrology stuff, and she got Z's birth.
Mine is not into anything. DM me. I am single.
She got Z to find his birth time. So you put in, this is called the Pattern app. Pattern, if you like us, send us a little something.
This is going to tell me that, like, in a roundabout way, I'm just a piece of shit.
No.
Oh.
You know what this is? It puts bonds, and it talks about the both of us.
Like chemical bonds?
It puts our bonds together.
What does that mean, bonds? Are we talking about, like,
astrological
atomically?
bonds?
I thought talking like atomically.
Astrological bonds. So I just got this about a couple minutes ago. I have not seen any of it. So you have to put in your birth date, your birth time, where it was, and then you get your signs. And I put this as romantic partners. Oops. Maybe I'll just read that. Should I keep it as romantic partners?
For me and you?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay. We're gonna do us as romantic partners. So first thing it says is meaningful. Meaningful. The first thing I notice is the top 3 relationship dynamics are frustration, and frustration. And then amazing.
Okay. I could deal with frustration.
Maybe that says as romantic partners.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read the friendship, but I'll just check
But
the
like
friendship to make sure
frustration can be translated into passion.
Well, let's see. Our very top one astrologically is push towards growth.
I'll take that.
Here we go. Let's read it. There's a powerful feeling between you and Isaiah. He has your attention. You could feel excited and drawn into his dynamic, like you're headed into the unknown. Alternatively, if you're struggling, you could find yourself I'm not going to live this one down. You could find yourself feeling things more deeply than you do with your partner.
That's on character for James.
You usually rely on your strong will to get you what you want and to maintain control, especially when things get tense. It could seem like you can't do that with Isaiah. Instead, you're being challenged to stay present and deal with your emerging feelings. You might find yourself more reactive to him than you have with other partners. Interesting. All right.
I'll take it.
This is frustration number 2. Our top 3 signs are, I actually will say, for some reason, Rachel's and I's are like top 3 very good things. So this isn't actually fucking with us.
What a coincidence. Oh,
no, I'm saying like.
Well, if yours are good, then it must be.
What I thought was like, does it always just give romantic partners like the good shit? And it was like, oh, amazing. You guys are meant to be, blah, 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 blah. And then I put you and us together. It's like frustration. Okay. You and Isaiah take each other seriously. You're an important
Wait a
presence.
minute. Then that means you answered like the questionnaire thing as me.
There's no questionnaire.
There's not?
No.
What?
It's just our birth date and time and place. And then it gives you a bond.
Okay.
So it's talking from my...
Okay.
You and Isaiah take each other seriously. You're an important presence in each other's lives. You likely listen to Isaiah's opinions and respect them. And he does the same.
I don't know about respect them, but
it matters to each of you what the other thinks. Neither one of you wants to let the other down. Even if you're both satisfied in the relationship and happy together, there might still be moments when you feel inhibited from acting a certain way around Isaiah, and vice versa. This influence has the potential to bring out your insecurities and create tension. You or Isaiah could respond by feeling defensive with each other, or like one or both of you has to prove yourself, be perfect, or overcompensate. Whether or not anyone is actually being critical, at times you'll both likely perceive it that way. Try not to take this pattern personally. If you can communicate about it, then it doesn't have to be a source of struggle. This dynamic is meant to help you both mature by letting go of parts of yourselves that are no longer useful. Wow. I'm going to leave. I want to see the amazing parts. I'm going to read the last frustration here. When things are going well, it could feel like Isaiah's a grounding, stabilizing force. Like a teacher.
I've been known to be a grounder.
A teacher or a mentor? Have you? Because that's
have I ever been?
Do you feel like when things are going well, you're a teacher or a mentor?
When things are going well, I feel like I can be, depending on what.
When they're going bad, then you're a teacher or a mentor. Like, this is what you should have done.
But I'm saying like, so you can only be a teacher or mentor when things are going good.
No, it just says like, when things are going well, it could feel like Isaiah is a grounding force, a grounding, stabilizing force, like a teacher.
Okay.
Or like a leper, like a teacher or mentor.
Castaway, that's me.
He gives you guidance that you can trust. You respect what he has to say. It feels good to have a person like, it always gives us the good part first, and then like, it's like,
but you guys suck.
To have a person like Isaiah approve of you and help keep you on track so that you can reach your goals. Here it is. Alternatively, not a but. When you're struggling, it seems like he doesn't get who you are. Alternatively, when you're struggling, it seems like he doesn't get who you are and is critical of you somehow. Whether he actually...
I'm not.
We're just going by the pattern.
You believe it.
Whether he actually says anything negative or not, you perceive him this way. You may try to prove yourself or be what you think he wants, but that's difficult to figure out. You wonder why Isaiah is so hard on you. The energy between you can feel judgmental or heavy and nitpicky.
We've had that exact conversation before, too.
Yes, we have. All right, finally, the amazing part. The amazing parts. Every other thing was 2 paragraphs. This is 1.
Okay.
Powerful alignment.
Ooh.
And it has like a picture of like a Pokeball or something. Your souls are moving in the same direction. Your life is aligned with Isaiah's. And this connection is incredibly powerful in terms of your future possibility and growth. It's as if you two share a similar path and we're destined to find each other. Well, that's true. We do share the same path. We live together.
Yeah.
Is there a sexual one at all? Oh, we do have an attraction one. Friends in a past life. Because this is a romantic partner. This is about our attraction. Isaiah feels like someone you've known for a long time right away. You may have felt loyal to him and sensed that you could open yourself up.
You were not loyal to me when we met. But okay.
You're talking about when I was like 10.
That's still
doesn't fucking count. It may feel like you were fated to meet and connect. This pattern is powerful. No, I want something sexual. Tell me like how our sex is. Empowered and motivated. There's a pattern between you and Isaiah that likely makes you both feel empowered, energized, and motivated. Your destinies are aligned, which is positive and progressive. Isaiah... Okay, I guess it both knows we're both guys.
They're just like gay.
Isaiah is primarily a bottom dom, while you no, I'm kidding. You 2 feed off each other's energy in an incredible way. This is one of the reasons you may have been attracted. For you, Isaiah brings an influence that's very supportive of the person you're becoming. He amplifies what you're meant to be learning about. You just get each other. There's a resonance, an intuitive understanding between you.
A what?
There's a resonance.
Oh, resonance. Okay.
And intuitive understanding. I mean, I went to Scotland. I got the accent. Being together might make
Sorry,
you
it's still in Scotland time.
Yeah, that was a joke. Might make you both feel more confident. You have a special and rare dynamic. Wow.
Dude, your fucking feet are wiggling like a donkey's tail.
Oh, because I'm just excited. Okay, well, let's change. I just want to see what it says as friends.
How long is this thing?
Well, that was... Oh, it changed for friends.
Okay.
So romantic, it was frustration, frustration, frustration. Now it's life-changing, and frustration. Powerful alignment, last one. We already saw that one. The other powerful alignment.
So we're...
Expectations. Isaiah is drawn to friends who treat him as if he were one of the most important people in their life. Lucky you. Here I am. They prioritize his needs. Lucky you. There's a part of you that may be different from what he expects. You're observant and interested in discussing and analyzing life, which he may appreciate. If there's conflict, maybe because you may not be as straightforward as Isaiah expects. Though you may be a loyal friend to Isaiah, it could seem like you sometimes disappear or withdraw, leaving him frustrated. Are you frustrated?
No.
Baby, you can tell me.
Dude, come on, man.
Meanwhile,
if anything that sounds like reverse, it sounds like
you could find Isaiah demanding and feel like he's missing the details of who you truly are. I do.
Oh, yeah, that is you. Well, you're not as deep. So,
I don't say that.
I will never forget. You said that to me.
I said that.
You said that. You said that. Well,
I have more deep conversations.
No, and you're like,
you don't open up.
But that doesn't mean that I don't have the ability to have a deep conversation.
I didn't say you didn't have the ability. I'm saying that you don't.
No,
I'm just saying that you don't.
I'm just saying, you're like, I'm never gonna live that down because it was ridiculous. You're like, well, I'm just deeper that way. I'm like,
I didn't say deeper that way. I'm saying that
this fucking guy.
Historically speaking, which there's nothing wrong with this. You do admit to. I think you have a harder time.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
I know, and I'm very proud of you.
I don't need you to be proud of me. I just need you to be like, yeah, okay.
You don't need me to, but I can be. That's okay.
That's true.
2, yes, it's something you're working on, and that's fucking great. But when this was said like 2 years ago, but it doesn't matter. The point of it being is that you put yourself in like, well, like I wouldn't like no. This was what it was. The connotation was when there's no possible way I could grasp it because of how deep you are. That was the connotation. That was it. Thought was that I just
you're smiling because you know it's true.
Because this is funny, but because it's just I tend to be vulnerable more, and you know that's true.
That doesn't mean you're deeper though.
How do you enter a deep conversation? Being vulnerable and sharing things about yourself. I'm saying
the point in which the conversation, the pinnacle / the whole thesis of the conversation was well, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it, dude.
And this is what it's talking about: frustration.
No, it's bullshit. Oh, well, that's not what it said, but It must be perfect.
I always forget you were born in Oakland. Do you think you have any of those street roots still in you?
Well, my dad got stabbed.
I'm talking about you.
I know, so maybe like that fear. I have that little instinct.
Tingling. That's why you want to kill.
I don't want to kill.
You want to kill.
I don't want to kill.
We have 95 clips of you wanting to kill, and then I get it.
You do too. And then, okay, what about the fucking bear trap one, dude? The fucking, you're talking about just massacring just
A
all
guy's
these people.
shin.
I'm just
It's
saying.
the ultimate razor scooter.
I think everyone's a little, had that little,
No, of course. I mean, do I want to?
like, no, I don't actually want
I
to
don't
kill
wanna go
somebody,
kill somebody.
but I'm saying if somebody was trying to kill me,
Oh yeah, bam.
I would not feel bad at all.
No,
like
I'd be fine.
I would be like shocked a little bit, like, wow, that was a crazy night. But
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't feel bad. Like I probably and then in the movies or like whenever you see they'll shoot someone once, like, huh, and they'll drop the gun. I go, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah,
I
make
empty
sure.
the fucking clip. I'll make
That's
sure.
what happens afterwards. You're like, oh my god, you walk away, then they get up and fucking kill you.
No, it's
As
just-
Lil Wayne once said, something judge, it was him or me.
As the
That's
great
thing.
war philosopher Sun Tzu once said, when you get done fucking your enemies, fuck them some more.
Did he actually say fuck?
He
Sun
never
Tzu?
said that. He never said that.
Oh no, Sun Tzu's Art of War. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, something did happen. Okay, I just want to say this. I think it's because we're getting older, and people. I think as you get older, you stop giving a fuck. But some of the excuse, and I never noticed this, like when I was in high school or like
tell me.
college, is, and I'm saying your friends, like your friends that you hang out with on a decent basis, or maybe a very very often basis, whatever. The excuses for not hanging out get more and more ridiculous as you get older. Like notice when like you were younger, it was, oh, I have practice, can't. Oh, hey, my parents said no. And I think
there was actual
and I think
excuses.
it's because we had something to fall back on. And
No, we don't.
as full blown adults, it's because you really don't wanna. And then the excuses are getting fucking lazier and lazier. And I've
Give me
noticed
an
this-
example.
hey, can't get drinks this weekend because my sister, she might have her baby, so I have to be in like and chill and wait for her. I'm like, well, like, so what day? And they're like, oh yeah, well, it's sometime during the weekend. But I gotta be and watch. I'm like, oh, do you have to like take her to the hospital? No, my parents, I don't even live with them. I'm like, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, can we just go get dinner? And then if you get called, you can just go. I mean, if something happens, I mean, not a big deal. Nah, man, I can't. I gotta be on call. I'm like,
For a baby that might
and so
happen.
no, here, and I'm saying that is one example of like all these minute. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start giving ridiculous fucking excuses. It's getting
my
bad.
niece's
It's
quinceañera.
getting bad. It's getting so bad. And I know deep down it's because they just don't want to go and do anything. It's like, okay, just say that. Like, I mean, what the fuck? Like, oh, hey, bro, can't. Like, my brother's hamster's in town.
Yeah.
You know, can't swing that. Just say no. Just tell me no. Just say you can't or you don't want to.
Hey man, there's a can on the side of the road and it's not gonna kick itself.
It's
so
hey man, my dog sneezed.
yeah.
Can't do that.
You know, I've noticed I'm getting more honest
Yeah, that'll happen.
because I was invited to go camping last weekend, and I finally just texted them and said, to be honest, I don't want to go camping. Like, I'd love to see
Felt
you.
good, did it?
Yeah, and then what sucked is it didn't actually have to say that, because I found out her reply to it was, hey, actually, with some other things that went on, we're actually not going camping anyway. So I'm like, so I didn't have to actually come up and like say it like that.
But it's a good feeling though.
Yeah, it is. But
And I told you that.
what is your
Like
most...
last year.
Yep.
And you're
what is
under-
your most ridiculous excuse to get out of something? I will remember one, and it was on a date. I picked her up.
I mean, I think everyone's was maybe on a date that was going bad.
Yeah, I literally picked her up.
Yeah, I did have one.
Go ahead.
I do have one. Well, you tell me the story first.
I had met her before, I think. I had picked her up. I think I was like 19, and she did not. I don't know. Something was off. I don't remember what it was. I think she smelled. I don't remember. And also, she didn't look like her picture, kind of thing.
Oh,
But I
a little bit of a catfish, a little bit.
But I remembered the smell. And so she gets in the
Nothing
car.
beats that new car smell.
Meatballs up,
You taste so good, losing feeling in my toes. Peyton Manning, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
good
sorry.
ones.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I remember taking her to Dairy Queen, even though we were supposed to go to like a restaurant. I was like, hey, do you want to just get some ice cream? It's my mom's birthday. This is like February. My mom's birthday's in November. And then she was like, what? And I literally got her a vanilla cone. I ordered nothing and then drove straight back to that. So it was like 10 minutes to Dairy Queen. No line, of course. Fucking got the cone, went straight back, dropped her off, and said goodbye. And so it was my mom's birthday.
Yeah, mine was... I was like at this chick's house. I was at her crib, you know, chilling, just like holding it down.
Shit, was she bad?
I thought so. And then I met her. And it's okay.
Catfish a little bit too.
It's
so
not okay. Here's
stories.
the thing. I wouldn't say it was a catfish because it's not like she was ugly. She was attractive.
You could see how the pictures were different.
But it was like a night and day thing. And it's fine. But like, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be judgmental. Okay. Like, or let's just, and I was hanging out with her. I mean, she was okay. And then she herself was super fucking weird, dude. Like, and
she like fart in the cars.
No,
no, I'm kidding.
No, just strange. Made me feel weird, and it's also
What's she talking
it's
about?
also very hard to make me feel weird. Like just the way the conversations were going, the way she interacted with like me, just, like at a completely like normal conversation. She would like steer it. Talking about just weird shit, like
that's
dead
when I drew
animals and
a
shit.
pentagram
like,
on the ground.
It was just strange. And like, you know, when you have like a gut feeling that's just like, dude, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like I had that and it went from like, okay, she's kind of nice to like, dude, she's actually fucking so strange. And so, and I didn't even have, at first I was going to like just fucking text you and be like, hey, can you call me and make up an emergency? It was like my first move up here.
Oh, okay.
It's like when I first moved up here, and I was gonna text you like, "Hey, can you like make up an excuse so I can fucking book it?" But it got so weird to a point to where like I just was like, I think I did text you, but I think like you were doing something, and so you didn't text back right away, and I'm like, I'm not waiting, so I just pretended. I went in the bathroom to take a piss and just pretended I got a phone call. I'm like, what?
Oh my god! No!
Yeah. I'm like, oh my, what? I'm like, oh my God, I'm on my way. And I open the door, I'm like,
Jack's giving birth.
She's like, what happened? I'm like, oh, my roommate got in a car accident. I gotta go. And she's like, oh my God. And she's like, do you want me to go with you? I'm like, no.
She's like, I love death.
I'm like, no. You stay. This is what I told her. I'm like, no. You stay. I'm like, I'll be right back.
Never
came back.
Yeah, was she one of those? She's like, so like you like putting cats' heads in the microwave too, and you're like,
no, but like she gave me that vibe. Like it gave me just it gave me the heat. Like, and here's the thing, it was completely, you know, in that scene in Scarface, the eyes Chico, they never lie. Mm-hmm. Just something
was off,
was fucking off.
Yeah,
there was something that wasn't computing.
What do you think she was gonna like harvest your organs? Or something?
I don't fucking know, man.
Dude, I listened to this.
Dude, finger gun.
I listened to this podcast called Radio Rental. Did I tell you about this?
No.
So
Dude, I have so much food in my system. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You okay?
I shouldn't have drank these two things.
Oh,
dude.
Oh my God. So it's hosted by the actor who played Dwight Schrute, Rainn
Wilson.
Dude, they have, which I'd never listened to podcasts. We only did this because we had like a 7-hour drive across fucking Scotland, and then one of the people recommended it.
I love Rainn Wilson.
Dude, all of this shit is just real stories, and they come on there and tell this shit.
Yeah, Theo Von was on there too, wasn't he?
I'm not sure. Was he?
On Rainn Wilson's?
Maybe.
I'm saying, was it his podcast? Is that who you're talking about? Like that was his podcast, or he was a guest on it?
No, it's Rainn Wilson's podcast.
Okay, then yeah, Theo Von was on. Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, they tell fucking crazy stories. Like this one guy remembered playing with this girl as a kid, this little girl or whatever, in like the woods by their house. And then like,
wait, oh, he's a little kid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought he was playing with this girl. I'm like,
no, he's a little kid.
What?
But then like a couple years later, the house opens for sale and they go in and he meets the mom, realizes she looks familiar. And then it came to him like 10 years later, the daughter was dead the whole fucking time. And the mom was dressing up like a little girl and playing with him.
No.
Yeah.
That's like a horror movie thing.
He found out that the daughter was fucking dead. The name that the little girl he was playing with the whole time that he thought was a little girl, was playing with him.
Well, at the time, so the mom would have been like a teenager or like 20s,
something like that. But he's like 8 or 9. But she like wore like dollish makeup and shit. And like obviously he's a kid, he doesn't fucking know. But then he found out the kid died when they were like 4, so it had been dead for like 4 years. And then like so it's like, it's stories like that.
Bro, that's actually fucking creepy.
Okay.
That made me feel weird, dude.
The craziest one I fucking heard, this guy's telling the story.
What the fuck?
About how, I think we talked about this on the podcast, how there's bounties for boar, in like Arizona.
Yeah, and like Texas, because it's an invasive species. That's one thing I want to do. I want to snipe some boars out of a helicopter.
So this guy just got this new scope thing. He goes out there and he fucking kills him, gets the money for him, right? So he goes out there and
you bring them their fucking heads.
I know, I'm on a fucking platter. Fucking,
he's just like, I even got a little one on there too.
Yeah.
Use it as a gas station keychain because they're big and bulky.
Yeah. Dude, it's a fucking push broom. No, so he goes hunting, and usually he goes with all his buddies. All his buddies bailed, but he just got this like new scope. He's like, you know what? I'm going anyways. Fuck it. So he puts his little thing up in the tree, and he's sitting there like waiting, and he keeps hearing this fucking sound. It's like, I don't know the sound. He was hearing this weird fucking sound, and he sees like a person, kind of. It was like a female. No, it was a male, but with like a female's voice, and it was making all these strange fucking sounds and shit. But he's like looking at it from a distance. And so
through the scope, plug the maker.
Well, no, he didn't look at it through the scope. This is when it gets fucking creepy. So he can see it, and so it starts like,
but from a distance, can't make out everything.
Yeah, but it starts. It like picked up it's a person, I guess, but they're fully naked and they're walking on like all fours in the fucking woods or in the fucking desert, Arizona shit, with some trees and shit. And I might be butchering the story, but basically, it was saying some weird stuff like, where are you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, come to me. I don't know. It was saying some weird shit. So then it starts like doing weird crap, calling for him again. Like it knew that he was there, but he doesn't think that it knows where he is. So he says he fucking puts the scope up and he fucking centers it on it. And it's fucking making eye contact. So it stood up and went, and it's looking at us. So he like,
I would have fucking shot, dude.
I'm getting chills right now. So
I would have shot.
Okay,
Oh shit, I feel like I'm there now.
Okay, you know how like it takes a second to like look through the scope?
Yeah.
So like he sees it and then he looks through the scope and its eyes are right there looking right fucking at him.
I'm shooting.
And then it starts fucking walking towards him.
On twos? Or up?
On twos. It's like 2s or 4s, or it's doing something weird. It's like a human.
If it's 4s, I'm 100% shooting it. And if I'm out of ammo, I'm running at him.
Okay, so the craziest, no, it was on 2s. I know that.
It was on 2s.
So it starts walking towards him. Okay. And it's like saying weird shit. So he gives it a warning shot, shoots a bullet right over its head. Crack, whatever. Thing doesn't even move a fucking inch and then starts going faster. And I'm like, holy shit. This guy's telling us
at that point, listen, at that point, I think you have to kill.
Well, he started like trying to shoot at it, but then like went in the bushes and shit. And I'm just like, and then he's yelling at it like, I can still see you. Jesus
dude, that's when you start walking towards it too. I play chicken, dude. I'm not caught out here with you. You're caught out here with me.
God, yeah. And I mean, at the end of it, they were like, it was not a Winnebago.
Winnebago?
A Wendigo.
What the fuck is that?
So around like Arizona, there was, ancient Indian tribes who had these spirit gods and, burial grounds and shit of Wendigos where it's like a person.
Dressed up and shit?
No, there wasn't dressed up.
Like just a wilderness person?
Yeah, but it had like weird powers or some shit. That's what he doesn't know what the fuck it is. But yeah, that was one of them.
Dude, that makes me feel weird. Like shit like that. Like it just starts walking towards you, bro.
Fucking podcast.
Like Michael Myers, dude, just starts walking towards you.
The thing is, I can just see the scope and then it's just like looking at you. Like,
I think at that point, it would be scarier to be in the scope just because you're like, dude, what the fuck do I do in this scenario? Like, I can't just kill this person.
I know.
But
so
then at the same time,
shot, they didn't
that's what I'm worried about. Like, if I get put in a bad scenario like that, I feel like out of just, I'm not even giving them a chance. So I'm killing them. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and that's why I think, like in some places, like there's laws. Like someone breaks in your house, you shoot me, you could still go to jail. Like in some states.
Doesn't make any sense. If you break into my house,
in some states, absolutely, you can go to jail if you kill them. And it's like I'm saying that's why in my mind
it was it's where the bullet wound is.
Okay. Anyways,
Because-
if you kill them, you can go to jail. I know if
can't-
they shoot them in the back.
Yeah,
But I'm saying,
which is still stupid.
But how the fuck would they know if let's just say they try to kill you, you shot them once in the arm, they ran away, then when you shoot them again if they try to kill you? That's what I'm saying. Either way, I'm saying if I get I get stuck in a bad situation, all I know is in the back of my mind, the only thing I'm telling myself is I'm not giving you the chance. I'm just gonna take care of business now.
Breaking into your house, though, the thing is, it's like there has to be consequences, or else you could just break into anyone's fucking. That's what happened in San Francisco. They're just like, oh, you can just break in, and if it's under $900, like whatever, and it's like, oh well, the business is closed. It's like if you are not welcome here, and you break into my house, and I'm looking at you, I'm going to.
And the crazy thing is,
the fucking sound.
same thing goes like in California for how bad the car theft is. People have actually set up like booby traps and stuff like that, but people have gotten arrested. So people have made these like super not gonna hurt you booby traps just to scare you a little bang, a little crack. There's people who made like ones that like firecracker went off in the dude's face and like burned half his face off because he's breaking in his truck. He went to fucking jail for doing that.
The dude's breaking into
I
your
know.
car.
That's the crazy thing. So people have like taken matters, but you can only take your matters in your own hands by so much. Like people have just rigged like super crazy horns on the top that are louder than the actual manufactured one. People have made like just a loud flash or whatever. That I mean, it's just it's insane.
You just need a pistol that does the little bang flag. You know, it's like bang.
I don't even fucking know. It's just ridiculous.
Anyways, I have something for you. I have a gift.
A gift.
I do have a gift.
What? Gift for what? It's not my birthday.
Shit, you want some Reno?
Oh my god, bro.
Shit, I'm on a kick. We're gonna have one.
It's
together.
not a good one either.
He doesn't like this.
It's just carbonated water. It's
No, but it's Pellegrino. For all you Pellegrino Papi.
Little Wayne raps about Pellegrino.
Shit.
Putting like vodka and Pellegrino or something.
Damn. Hey, cheers. Cheers. Wait. It's gonna be the thumbnail.
Absolutely not.
Smile. There we go. Wow. Sparkling natural mineral water. Now, fun fact. Did you know up the street, like when you go towards Greenwater, there is a spring there. And sometimes you'll only see it if you're looking for it. You'll see like a line of cars parked. They let you just fill up spring water out of this little faucet, and it comes from a fucking
Nah, I don't trust it.
spring. No, it's all fucking natural. And people go up there and that's the only water they drink and they get these crazy benefits from it or something. There's no fluoride in it or all the other shit.
Where?
Keep going up past Greenwater.
Oh, I guess it's pretty far up.
Person who owns the fucking property with a little mountain on it with a little spring. Just fill it up. I met a guy and he's like, oh yeah, this is spring, all natural spring water. It's not like fucking Arrowhead that says there's spring water.
No shit.
I don't know what mineral water is, but
Oh, with alkaline or
yeah, I'm
electrolytes
usually
or
like a pH 7.8, but this is
yeah.
yeah.
I don't get the pH thing about
I don't
like
even know.
like benefit wise to you with pH levels.
The water I don't get.
I
I know you can get certain like soaps or like drugs or something that align with your pH level and it works more effective or something. I know that, but it's like, oh, fucking essential water is a 7.6, so I'm gonna get that.
Dude, I heard this not this crazy, but this doctor who's like a well respected genius PhD in like 5 fucking things. He was talking about this test you can get. It's a special I'm gonna butcher this. I don't remember exactly, but it's something in your actual like DNA makeup and genetics that you can get. And it's basically like what you should be consuming specifically for you. It like in this test, it costs like $1,000. You have to pay out of pocket for it. It's not something the insurance would cover.
Of course not.
But you have to pay in it. But it's basically like a glossary specific to your body and what you should be consuming. Because obviously some people shouldn't be eating this many carbs. Some people should be eating carbs. Some people shouldn't be eating any carbs. Some people you should be eating metabolism faster. But like apparently this test is like a glossary into how much specifically, and people have done this, and then they give them like these specific sheets and stuff like that, and apparently it changes their fucking life.
No shit.
It's insane.
Of course insurance doesn't cover it. I don't know why they wouldn't. It makes you healthier. You're not going to do shit.
That's why they don't cover it, because it makes you healthier.
That's true. But then they wouldn't have to pay more out of pocket if you get other shit. But anyways, last thing I was looking, one more fucking story for you. This one is the only one that made me jump because you wouldn't think it'd be this fucking like to the T. What?
I knocked 2 of them off the draw. Bang, bang. I raised up to take the leader out. Oh shit, I feel like I'm there now.
He sends out a Mossberg 500. I send it.
I hear my partner on the roof. Let's even the odds. He tosses me down a Mossberg bump. I send one through his chest. Game over, bitches.
Dude, so this girl was living, it's only her and her mom living in this house or whatever. And so...
I feel like you need a fucking flashlight on your chin.
Dude, I know, dude. The shit. This was the only one where I was like, oh, fuck. Like, or the scope one got me.
Must have been good storytelling.
Yeah, oh, it was good. So she always, heard, scratches or something, in her room. She's like, I was
in the walls?
Kind of she didn't know where she was hearing it from. It was maybe it's a branch hitting the fucking side of the house.
Yeah, maybe an outdoor creature.
Yeah,
maybe a deer, maybe a raccoon, or another bovine creature.
Yeah, exactly. Or a marsupial. And it was sitting there fucking...
What'd you ask me that one time? Oh, what's your most admirable insect? Anyway, sorry. What's your favorite marsupial?
You've already asked me that.
Oh. A possum? You would be a possum, I think, if you were going to be an animal.
Lights fading.
Limbs growing cold. I see a tunnel.
Rose.
What was his name? Ozzy. That was his fucking name. Ozzy. Anyway, sorry.
So... the story goes. So she fucking hears that shit all the time or whatever. And so then she notices, it's only her and her mom there. She'd ask her mom to get her Doritos or something, some chips or this certain sandwich meat or something. And then she's like, wow, the chips are already gone. What the fuck?
I think I know this story.
Really?
Person lived in their apartment the whole time eating their fucking food, and they had put a camera up.
No.
Saw her crawling down, and there's a lady living in their fucking home.
No, that's not it. So she keeps noticing random shit, whatever. She keeps kind of hearing the scratching. It's always at night or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, she was doing something in her closet and there was a latch.
Like a crawl space?
Like a crawl space, yeah. And something told her, don't open it right now like she wanted to, but she didn't. There was something else involved in why she wanted to open it, but she didn't. Okay. Something else happened, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember. She's fucking laying there. And then, but I believe something happened with the crawl space. I don't remember. She's laying in bed and she feels the feeling of someone staring at her. And so then when she said that, I'm like, okay, there's no way it's going to be a fucking guy staring at her. She turns on the light and there's a man in her fucking closet sitting there staring at her. And then they just stare at each other for 20 seconds. They're waiting for someone to make the first move. Is she going to run? Is she going to make noise? What is he going to do? And he's just sitting there fucking staring at her. And by the way, the scratching had gone on for fucking months.
Oh my God, dude.
So
I'm going to lock my bedroom door, dude.
So she sprints to her mom or whatever. I don't remember what happened with the dude or whatever. Anyways, they finally go back and open the crawl space. There's the Doritos bag. There's all the sandwich meat. When her and her mom were out, he fucking opened the latch, went in there and was eating food, went back in there, and he was carving tallies of how many days he had fucking been in there. So every time she heard the scratching, he's in there fucking 20 feet away in her fucking crawl space, just sitting there. And she has no idea. And her closet was always closed these little blinds. He could have been sitting there watching her night after night. It was only that night she just I want to turn my light on. There's something watching me in the closet. Fucking turn it on. He's sitting there watching. And he could have been doing that for fucking months.
Dude, that's fucking terrifying.
Brazy.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, this is not a comedy episode. This is a fucking real shit episode.
Dude, do you realize how badly I would flip the fuck out? I don't even know what I would fucking do, dude. I mean, I think I would just, I would probably have been locked in that stair for an infinite amount of time. I just would have been
I think I would scream at the top of my lungs, Z.
I would
to
honestly
try to wake you up, because if it's 2v1, it's over.
Yeah, I would try to bail out the fucking window, dude. If it's close to me, just fucking jump out the fucking
I'm grabbing my gun first and I'm yelling, yeah! I'm gonna fucking die to get you fucking in there, and vice versa, because hopefully you wake me up. I don't know if I can wake you up. Because then if it's 2v1, because
What
then
do you mean? If you scream loud as fuck, yeah, I'd wake up and run in there.
I'm hoping I would. I hope I would.
You probably wouldn't. You'd just be like,
But I'm saying
and
like,
then you wake up in the morning.
hey, what
What a
happened?
good
was-
sleep I had. I'm just like standing there, just all cut up and just absolutely worst night of my life. Haven't slept a wink. I'm just like paranoid, schizophrenic, and you're just like, oh god.
The thing is,
last
if you yelled
night
it
was
now,
last night was amazing.
She's a light
dude.
sleeper. It would wake me up. So, but what I'm saying is like, I go to the door, then it's like I'm behind him, you're in front of him, and then we can just fucking
Sandwich.
gang fuck him. Just beat the shit
Rachel
out
could
of
bite his ankles or something.
him. And then ask him why he did what he did.
Time to the chair and be like, who do you work for?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're at 40.
All right, cool. Oh, Patreon.
How do you like that Reno?
I've tasted carbonated water before.
It's not
Sparkling water. Anyways,
This isn't
Patreon.
just sparkling water.
Patreon.
This isn't just sparkling water. It's Reno.
Patreon.
Also, the Broke People's Vegas. Patreon.com/ATLT for exclusive content ish. Episodes early ish. Z, where can they find you?
You can find me at Isaiah_Leslie on Instagram, or James, where can they find you?
Jack_Spencer. Both of our handles at the Around the Lunch Table page. That'll be all. Thank you for watching.
And see ya.
Let's get rowdy up in here.